Stop everything, Steelers Nation, because what just happened could completely shake up the 2025 NFL season. TJ Watt, the face of Pittsburgh's defense and one of the league's most feared edge rushers, has officially skipped OTAs. That's right, organized team activities have begun without the presence of one of the NFL's most elite defenders. But why? Is this just a veteran move to rest his body? Or is it a clear and calculated message aimed at the Steelers' front office? Well, the answer isn't just shocking, it could change the entire course of the Steelers' future. Let's break it all down. TJ Watt isn't just another player on the roster, he's the backbone of the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Since being drafted in the first round back in 2017, Watt has done nothing but dominate. With 96, 5 sacks, multiple Pro Bowl appearances, and a Defensive Player of the Year award under his belt, he's earned his place in Steelers history. But this week, fans were stunned when reports confirmed that Watt was not in attendance at OTAs. And while these off-season workouts are technically voluntary, when a player of Watt's caliber misses them, especially in the final year of a major contract, it raises eyebrows. Let's get into the numbers. TJ Watt signed a 4-year, $112 million extension with the Steelers back in 2021. At the time, it made him the highest-paid defensive player in NFL history. Fast forward to 2025, and the landscape has changed drastically. Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, and even younger stars like Micah Parsons are either making more or are about to. Garrett, for instance, recently secured a jaw-dropping $160 million deal. So from Watt's perspective, skipping OTAs is more than just about rest. It's a power move, a message that he wants to re-enter contract talks and secure a new deal that reflects his value in today's market. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a franchise known for loyalty, tradition, and building through defense. TJ Watt embodies all of that. But as we've seen time and again in the NFL, business is business. The Steelers are entering a pivotal season. They've got a young quarterback situation still developing, a defense built around Watt's presence, and a fanbase expecting playoff contention. If there's tension between the team and its defensive leader, it could spell trouble not just in the locker room but on the field. The keyword here is NFL contract extension. That's what this is all about. Watt is letting the Steelers know loud and clear that he's not showing up until there's a serious conversation about his next deal. And while he hasn't made a public statement yet, his actions speak volumes. This isn't a guy who makes drama for no reason. TJ Watt has always been known for his work ethic, his commitment to the team, and his no-nonsense attitude. So when he skips OTAs, fans and analysts alike sit up and pay attention. Adding to the intrigue is the involvement of his brother, Jay Watt. During a recent appearance on the Pat McAfee show, Jay was asked about TJ's situation, and while he didn't spill much, he did say it's something they're working on. That's a carefully worded response, and it tells us one thing: negotiations are happening behind the scenes. But the longer this drags on, the more pressure builds for both sides. So, what's the next move for Pittsburgh? The Steelers front office, led by President Art Rooney II, has made it clear they want TJ Watt to remain a Steeler for life. He's not just a star, he's a symbol of the franchise's identity. But we also know that Pittsburgh isn't always quick to give out massive extensions, especially before a current deal expires. It's a balancing act, one that could have massive consequences if it's not handled properly. And let's not forget the impact this could have on the field. TJ Watt is the kind of player who transforms a defense. He's a one-man wrecking crew, constantly pressuring quarterbacks, disrupting plays, and setting the tone. If he holds out deeper into training camp, or worse, into the regular season, the Steelers' entire defensive strategy could fall apart. In a stacked AFC, every game counts. Pittsburgh can't afford to be without their best defender, not even for a week. Let's zoom out for a moment and talk about the bigger picture. This isn't just a Steelers story, it's an NFL-wide trend. Players today are more aware of their value than ever. They understand market dynamics, they understand leverage, and they're not afraid to use it. Whether it's quarterbacks demanding trades or defensive stars like Watt skipping OTAs, The modern NFL is driven by players who know their worth. And in Watt's case, it's crystal clear. He's worth every penny. But the question remains, how far is TJ Watt willing to go? Is this just a soft holdout? Or is he prepared to miss minicamp, training camp, or even preseason? Will the Steelers cave early and offer a new extension? Or will they call his bluff and risk alienating their top star? There are no easy answers, but one thing is certain. All eyes are now on Pittsburgh. Now, let's take a closer look at what a potential new contract might look like. To surpass Myles Garrett, Watt would need a deal worth more than $160 million over 4 years, pushing the annual value close to $42 million. That's a steep price, especially for a player who's already 30. But then again, elite production justifies elite pay. Watt still plays at an all-pro level, and his leadership on and off the field is irreplaceable. If the Steelers let him walk or fail to secure him long-term, it won't just be a bad look. It'll be a franchise-altering mistake. Let's not forget the fan reaction either. Steelers fans are some of the most passionate in the league, and social media has exploded with support for Watt. The general consensus? Pay the man. Many fans argue that Watt has done everything the right way. He's played hurt, he's led by example, and he's always put the team first. Now, it's time for the team to return the favor. So what's the timeline moving forward? The next key date is the mandatory minicamp in June. If Watt skips that, the situation escalates. Fines can start to pile up, and media scrutiny will increase. If nothing is resolved by training camp in July, we could be looking at a full-blown holdout. That's not just a distraction, it's a crisis. As we wrap up this breaking story, here's the bottom line. TJ Watt is more than just a player. He's the heart and soul of the Steelers' defense. His absence from OTAs is not random, it's deliberate. It's strategic. And it sends a powerful message. It's time for Pittsburgh to show him the respect and the contract he deserves. Whether this ends in celebration or controversy, one thing is certain: the TJ Watt contract saga is the biggest story in Steelers news right now, and it's only just beginning. Make sure you stay locked in right here, because we'll keep following every twist and turn of this developing situation. From Steelers OTAs to the latest NFL contract extension rumors, this is where you'll get the full breakdown, without the fluff. If you found this video helpful and want more in-depth updates on Steelers news, NFL rumors, and player contract drama, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat. And let us know in the comments, should the Steelers give TJ Watt a massive extension, or wait until the season ends? Your voice matters.